Hi guys, more Cat Lady here. We're going on to the next chapter now. This is chapter 2. Second first breath. I guess that's appropriate.
Yes, I do enjoy fine art. Thank you for noticing. There's a certain raw beauty to it that modern painters often fail to recreate. I always wanted to be an artist myself, but it'll be a long time before I can call myself that. I often say that patients are my canvas, but my job is more about restoration, obviously. I look at the damaged human minds and bring them back to their former beauty. I'm sorry, I'm probably boring you.
No, it's not that. It's just... It's been a difficult couple of days. I'd really like to go home.
Of course, and go home you will. As soon as we've done this little assessment, okay?
I have no idea where we are.
You know how it works. I've read in your file you used to be a nurse.
Yes, I know very well how it works. You want to check if I'm nuts.
Well, I wouldn't use that expression, obviously. But yes, we have to make sure you're safe and figure out how to help you. Also, as a nurse yourself, you know there's always paperwork involved. These forms won't fill themselves.
Of course
Honestly,
they won't.
Susan, you have nothing to worry about.
What's going on?
This is just a formality. I could tell straight away that you are not nuts.
Good.
Fine. What would you like to know?
Have you had your arm
I
severed
will
recently?
answer all your questions. Then I'll go home, take a long shower, and catch up on sleep.
Wonderful. Let's see then. Where do we begin?
So I'm being evaluated psychiatrically, I guess? I have no idea what's going on.
She's awake, Doctor.
Good evening. It's good to see you awake at last. You're in the Cedar Lake Hospital. My name is Andrew. I'm one of the doctors. Would you confirm your name for me, please?
Okay, so we're just... That guy was like... This is so strange. So I've just woken up after allegedly trying to kill myself. Susan Ashworth is my name.
Susan Ashworth.
Hello, Mrs. Ashworth. I'm glad to see you're all right.
I'm not
You're on
Mrs.
the ward now. Your condition is stable. I can see your brain functions just fine and there's no permanent damage of any sort. We've checked your internal organs and they're fine too. You're a very lucky lady, Susan. You might experience extreme tiredness and lethargy for a couple of days, but that should soon pass. I would advise plenty of rest now. The
Wonderful.
nurses on this ward will take it from here. Please let them know if you need anything. Take care, Mrs. Ashworth. Please, don't try to speak.
He just asked me to.
What did you say? Don't worry, Mrs. Ashworth. Your arm is fine. No. There was nothing wrong with your arm, darling. Now calm down.
Oh yeah, shit.
Would you like me to get you some water? Let me get you a drink. I'll be back in a second.
This is all very bizarre. So we've just woken up from our weird experience with death. I have no idea who the old man was. That's really odd. But yeah, who cares, I guess. We haven't lost our arm, and we're back in the world. And that's all that matters really here. It's all that matters at all.
I'm sorry, Susan. Did I wake you? I have to take your blood pressure. 2 seconds and I'm gone. My name is Liz, by the way. Hi.
Hi, Liz.
I'm sorry. I know this isn't very nice. Believe me, I hate waking people up just for this. But being a nuisance is part of my stupid job, unfortunately.
I just hate saving lives.
I hate this place. Tell you what, Susan. Can I call you Susan? So anyway, I shouldn't say it, but you know I'm going to anyway.
God.
You're so lucky. It's crazy. You doing what you'd done, and her walking in, seeing what she saw. That was a chance. 1 in a million.
Wow,
I'm not
so
making any sense again, am I?
someone saved me, I
I'm
guess.
tired. They're working us to death here, you know. Modern day slavery. One day I'll tell him what I really think. I swear I will. And here it is. You've got the blood pressure of an 18-year-old.
Wonderful. I feel better
Just
already.
wanted to say you're lucky, I think. And that I hope you've changed your mind about some things. Got to go, but I'll see you later. You take care, sweetheart, yeah?
Oh, she's really nice. She's a bit of a chatterbox, but I like her accent, her Welsh accent, and yeah. That's pretty cool. It's really well done, this. Like, I'm surprised by how amazingly well done it is. Didn't expect it to be, but it's great. Anyway, what's gonna happen to us now? Can I get up? Whoa! 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 Ah! Sorry. What the fuck? What the fuck is going on? Ah! Ah! I have no idea what's happening.
Bad dream?
Yeah, it fucking was. Yeah, a really bad one.
Yeah, a really bad one.
I knew it. I could see as soon as I came in the room that you were having a nightmare.
By the
I guess
piss
I shouldn't have
stains.
woken you up. What was it about?
I was burnt alive.
I was burnt alive.
Actually, it reminds me of something that happened the other
I
day.
got burnt alive last
There was
week.
this woman on the emergency unit, and she really wanted to smoke, you know? But they wouldn't let her, of course. She wasn't well at all. Not just injured, but not right in the head. She was on 10 litres of oxygen through the face mask. She had to stay in bed, she was told. But she wouldn't listen, of course. And as soon as they'd left, she lit up a fag.
Oh dear.
The whole room went up in flames, and so did she.
Oh well.
I guess you didn't really want to know that, did you?
Not really.
That's just me and my big gob. Typical. I never know when to shut up.
I'm recognising that pattern here. What happened to me? I know what happened to me, but let's just ask what happened to me anyway, guys.
What happened to me?
Well, how much do you remember?
I took some pills, and I fell asleep in the chair. I remember how the room kept spinning around me slowly. I felt so calm, and then...
I'll just pretend about the death stuff not happening because I don't want the parasites to figure out. So I woke up here and I saw you.
I woke up here, and I saw you. Can you now tell me who found me, and what happened?
Well, your body went into a coma. You were lucky she came home and found you. I told you that before.
What? Who found me?
Your daughter, of course.
I have a daughter?
She called an ambulance.
Shit.
If it
Well,
wasn't for her, you would sure be dead now, Susan.
My daughter.
Yes. Why? Why'd you look so pale all of a sudden?
oh god, it must be something else. Must be death. Must be the old
I
lady.
don't have a daughter. Whoever she is, she lied.
But why would she do that?
How should I know? I was in a coma, apparently.
So she lied.
Yep,
It
she
doesn't
lied.
change the fact that you owe her your life.
I was fine. I didn't ask for any help. Sorry.
How long have I been here? When will they let me go home? We need to get to work cleansing the world of parasites.
When will they let me go home?
I'm not sure. Probably not today. Maybe tomorrow. Look, I shouldn't say that, but you seem like a nice person. I feel like I should warn you.
I'm horrible.
There's this doctor here. They call him Dr. X.
Is he from X-Men?
He's a chief of
Maybe.
psychiatry in this hospital. You won't be able to go home until he's talked to you, and he's really good at getting into your head. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he's the old guy I was
He
talking
will
to.
ask you a lot of tricky questions. But he's a really great guy. You should trust him.
Did you see this daughter of mine?
Did you see this daughter of mine?
No, sorry, Susan. Apparently she came in the ambulance with you.
It must be
But then
death.
she remembered something and had to go. I
Yeah,
think someone mentioned she went in quite a hurry.
it's because she was deaf.
Of course she did. She was worried I'd ask her what she was doing in my flat.
Saving your life?
I love the way
Do
she
I
thinks
really
this isn't
have to give
weird.
her a benefit of the doubt just because of that?
One would assume so. That girl is a hero. Maybe real heroes always leave before their identity is revealed.
Hey, Batman.
Or she was a burglar, attempting to steal from me.
That's a possibility too. Have you got anything very precious in your flat?
Got my cats. Take my cats.
Maybe.
I'm tired. Let me sleep now. I think. No, in fact, tell me more about Dr. X
Tell
first.
me more about this Dr. X.
Might be
His
important.
name is Xavier Zellman,
Really?
but everyone just calls him Dr. X. He comes on the ward often, usually late in the afternoon or in the evening. I personally really like him, but you hear all sorts of stories in a place like this, you know. I don't know what to believe anymore.
I reckon he's a serial
All
killer.
I know is he's been very friendly and supportive. Some doctors won't even say hello to you, but Dr. X usually stops and asks how I am. He knows I have some problems. He can see I'm not happy here. He actually offered me some free weekly sessions. I think I might take him up on his offer.
I reckon he's a baddie.
What are they saying about him?
Oh yeah, they say he's a big flirt. Nurses, cleaners, patients. He doesn't care, as long as they're wearing a skirt. One
Well, you're
girl
not.
I knew, Linda, I heard they had an affair. Stupid girl. Well, she left, and I never saw her again.
Maybe he is a
Why do you
parasite.
think that is? Dr. X got her knocked up. They covered it up and quietly got rid of her. Probably paid her some money. I don't know how these things work, but it must have been enough to shut her up. I bet he'll be more careful now.
I
But
bet he won't
can't really
be.
say a bad word about him, personally. Well, one thing. Maybe. Don't laugh, okay?
He's got 2 heads. It's
He's
gotta
got a
be.
weird smell.
What do you mean?
He smells funny. I don't know. Maybe it's just bad aftershave. Or maybe it's something he eats.
Like poo.
Oh, thanks for the warning. I'll try not to get too close to him.
Now that I think about it, there's something else too.
2 heads? Come
I'll
on,
tell you
please.
this, Susan.
Come on.
He starts talking to you, and you just open up and tell him everything. It's very odd. I don't exactly hide things from people, but he got some really private stuff out of me. Really private. You know what I mean? Things I wouldn't tell my mother about. And we haven't even started those sessions yet. So be prepared for that.
Maybe he is a parasite.
Sure. But it's a bit too late for me to hide how I feel now anyway. I think I made it very clear when I swallowed those pills.
I'm tired. Let me sleep now.
I'm tired. Let me sleep now.
Fine. I'll see you again. Be careful who you trust here, Susan. They will be watching you.
How do I know you're not one of them?
You don't.
This is
But
all
do I
very
look
weird.
Like a bad person to you.
I don't know. Maybe not.
I'll see you tonight. Remember what I said. Dreams are just dreams. But when they turn into nightmares, it's good to have someone there to pinch your arm and wake you up. Right?
Uh-huh. Fuck. What the hell is going on? Is this...
We'll start with a little chat about your childhood.
This is
I
bizarre.
want you to be as honest as possible. It's important if we want to get to the bottom of your problem.
No problem, Doctor.
Count to 10 and tell me when you're ready, Susan.
Okay. I'm ready to talk, I guess.
This isn't all about whether you're nuts or not, like we said before. It's about finding what has caused how you're feeling now and creating a working solution. In order to achieve that, I need to get to know you better. Can we talk about your childhood first?
Do I really want to
Your
talk about it?
parents. When you're a child, your life revolves around them. What was your father like? Did you have a good relationship with him?
Yeah, I had a great dad.
Yeah, I had a great dad.
Aw,
I have
that's it on
very
me.
fond memories of my father. He was always there for me, no matter what I did. He never got angry or upset. I suppose I never really gave him any reasons to be. I was a good child. Not perfect. But then again, no one's perfect. Whatever made me try to kill myself, it definitely has nothing to do with him.
Where is he now?
He died 6 years ago. Cancer.
Lovely. This is so depressing. This whole thing.
Do you miss him?
Of course I miss him. How can you even ask me that?
It's my job to ask these questions, Susan. Let's talk about your mother now. What was she like? Would you care to tell me about her?
I lost her when I was still a
I
child.
lost her when I was still a child.
So you were brought up by a single dad. What happened to your mother?
She...
Was eaten by a two-headed person. Committed suicide.
committed suicide. One night, my parents had this horrible fight.
Oh, wonderful.
I listened to it while lying in bed, forcing myself to go to sleep. It went on forever.
That's horrible. And then she killed herself.
And then, all of a sudden, there was silence. I kept hoping everything was okay, but I still couldn't sleep. I had this feeling, you know, that something wasn't right. And then I heard this horrible bang that echoed through the
Oh,
house.
she shot herself? Yeah, she shot herself. Ow. Probably in the nose.
I got up. My legs felt like rubber. I went to the living room and saw the cellar door was wide open. For some reason, I already knew what happened. I just didn't want to believe it.
Wonderful.
We had a gun in the house. A rifle. It
This
was in
is-
a box on top of the wardrobe, so I couldn't reach it.
Well, that's good at least, I
wasn't
guess.
even supposed to know about it, but I did. And at that moment, as I stood there on top of the stairs, I knew it was the rifle that fired.
Having a gun in
My
England.
father came out of the cellar. He looked like a ghost. Then he said something he would regret forever. He said, "Go and see what your mummy did."
What the fuck?
I
What
could see tears rolling down his face.
What?
I stood there, paralyzed, and he shouted at me and said, "Just look at your fucking mother, will
Oh
you?"
my god, this is fucked. This is totally fucked.
So I did.
Great. Wonderful. Fuck. Fucking
I
hell.
never should have listened to him. I still see her today when I close my eyes.
Oh.
You certainly had a very traumatic childhood, Susan.
This is
I'm
fucked.
sorry. I can only try to understand what it feels like to lose a parent. But it's clear to me that your problems are rooted deep in your childhood. That's enough about your parents for now.
Good. I don't want to talk
Let's
about my
take
dead
2
mum.
minutes, and we will talk about something else.
Okay. We are now in our thing.
I need to get out of this place. I hate hospitals. Besides, I really want to go home and forget all about this.
Okay, so now we're escaping from the hospital. We're also going to say that again. And we're also going to say, sorry for the heavily talky episode there, but it was full of lots of interesting background development and stuff. Next time, we will continue with the cat lady. If you liked the video, remember to like, leave a comment, let me know how it's going, that kind of thing, with what you think of the Let's Play so far. And, see you guys later. Bye for fucking now.